This moment right now is insane. What you're seeing right here is the first ever drop of the Manifest board short line. It's absolutely insane. So over the next handful of days, we're going to be expediting the process of getting the website finalized, getting content. It's everything prepared for you guys, so you guys can have a better understanding of what you're going to get, and also just making sure that the first drop goes as well as we plan and hope. You know, the first drop really does set the tone for everything else. So if you can, please support, even if you're not competing until next year, man, like get your hands on them. We don't plan to restock often. We really focus on trying to bring new and better products consistently. But guys, the first ever drop is here. I'm at a loss for words, man. This is such a surreal moment. This has been in the works now for years, like literally the second year, and now the vision turned to precision, turned to execution, and now it's here.
The way you look at me tells me that it's true. Yeah, I know you feel it too. I know you feel it
So excited about the board shorts that you missed our exit twice.
We're literally getting off on the same exit for me to go home right now. I didn't even realize that. We just drove 40 minutes in a full circle. This is how excited I am for Manifest, guys. We just posted our first ever giveaway, and it's blowing up right now. It's just taking off. So I just started getting all the crazy notifications, and I looked at my phone, missed an exit, put my phone back down to pay attention. Got another text because we're sending out a care package to not even an athlete, just like somebody who creates social media hype around the division, which you'll find out soon. And I got a text back, and then I looked down for a second. Keep in mind, the Tesla drives itself. I looked back up, missed an exit again. I'm all over the place, but I'm excited. I'm excited, man. Holy shit. I'm like shaking. I don't know. All right, I gotta. I'm turning my phone off when I get to the gym. I gotta focus.
We're literally back to the house.
Yeah.
This is the light by the house.
Shut up. Shut up. Went live on the Manifested Instagram page. We are doing a giveaway every single day leading into launch this Friday. All you guys have to do is go comment, show some love, tag another men's physique athlete, and I'm telling you guys right now, these are going to be the best board shorts you've ever had in your life. I cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on them. And again, we're going to get some freebies in your hands. Again, go comment. Even if you're not a men's physique athlete or fan, just go show some love, man. I'm so excited. 2 years all coming to fruition coming this Friday, man. So go show some love. I appreciate you. Now it's time to go crush this lift.
Coming up, never saying that I done enough. Yeah, the road is rough, but I run it up. Undercover, get a couple bucks, man. How do you feel for real? Hit me coming, I build and build. Tongue sharper than a sword, I yield and steal. You can never kill the real, you know when the skills reveal. You know I ain't losing my focus, twisting my fingers, I'm giving emotion. Letting my folks know that it's time to roll, and we go wherever we want to. It's inevitable, look at the dash, incredible too. What I achieve should make up the news, don't ask where I'm coming for you.
All right, guys, so let's address the elephant in the room. Over the last couple of months, especially last couple of weeks, I've been getting a lot of questions about who has been helping me guide through this entire process of this prep. Who's my coach? Now, the last I've updated you guys, I spoke about Cameron Cheeks and how last season he took over my prep after the Tampa Pro, and he has helped me step on stage in San Diego, where I placed second, Sasquatch, where I placed second, and then Mexico, where I ended my season and I placed third. Now, there's no question that last year was hectic. And with parting with my previous coach in the middle of my season, it left a lot of question marks. And honestly, I remember when that happened, I was 4 days out from San Diego, and I honestly wasn't planning to even do San Diego, and then I connected with Cameron Cheeks, and Cameron was phenomenal, man. He is somebody who really helped keep me calm throughout the craziness of what last season was, and really just slowed things down while my whole life felt like it was speeding up. But when things started to slow down and we transitioned into an off season, that's when I started to realize I may have made a little bit too rash of a decision. Now, it has nothing to do with Cameron as a coach. X's and O's wise, he is a genius, and I will tell anybody, if you are looking for somebody to simply just guide and focus on, meal executions and cardio, whatever it is, right? X's and O's, Cameron is your guy. But I've always been the coach or athlete and coach who has been somebody who prioritize outside of the X's and O's just as much as within the X's and O's in order to maximize my potential within it. And I just don't think that that's where me and Cameron got along. I made a really rash decision, a decision that was literally made in like a couple hours because I still wanted to step on stage. And before I knew it, I was being coached by Cameron. And at the end of the day, I don't regret that decision. I ended up parting ways with him in the midst of my off season. And at that time, I was by myself for a little while and just focused on, again, controlling my variables and doing what I needed to do to get back to the stage healthy. I was in a health phase. And during that time, I started seeking guidance. And keep in mind, this is not coaching. This is just mentorship, right? For my coaching and my knowledge and being a better, well-rounded coach for myself, mentorship through Dom Kuza. Dom Kuza is hands down one of the gems of this industry, and hidden gems, if I might add, because if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have been able to guide the early processes of my off season. And not only that, guys, I just wouldn't be the coach who I am today. He's taught me so many different foundational pieces, but also made me look at the things that I already knew in a different way. So if anybody's looking for a coach, I highly recommend Dom Kuza. But more than that, if you're looking for a mentor, somebody to help sharpen your knowledge, to be a coach, and just generally throughout X's and O's in this process of bodybuilding, guys, Dom Kuza, make sure you hit him up. I'm telling you right now, it would be the best decision of your life. And to this day, he is not my coach, but he is my mentor. He is somebody who I have meetings with. He is somebody who I connect with, I ask questions with. He is somebody who helps guide me throughout the entire processes of what is my bodybuilding career. And I will forever be thankful for him. And I want to make sure that I give him love. Now, no, he is not my coach, like I said, but I did end up going back to my previous coach, Nick. Now, guys, I've been with Nick for 6 years. We parted ways for a couple months, right? And during that time, I realized, I'm not gonna say the grass wasn't always greener, but I just wanted to make sure that instead of making an emotional decision in the heat of battle, again, just not bringing my best to the stage, I wanted to make sure that I took the emotions out of it and gave it another go, and that's what this season is, Again, guys, we just got off stage. We qualified for the Olympia. And as much as I'm proud of that moment and that achievement, I'm still not satisfied with the look. And the thing is, me and Nick's relationship now is very open. I used to be one of those coaches or clients, better yet, who just shut up and followed, right? And I'm not saying that's wrong. I think everybody should do that at certain points in their career. Everybody. But there is also a certain point, especially when you're growing in the industry, knowledge-wise, achievements-wise. Right? I've been at the top of the game before. I've been placed in the world. I feel like I know my body, and I like to have a little bit of say in decision-making processes. But I will always say this: the coach will always have the ultimate decision. I will never not follow what my coach just says. I never not did that. I never missed a cardio session, never missed a training session. None of that. It's never been in my DNA. To this day, I have never missed a meal in prep. And I hold myself very high to that standard. And because I do that, because I don't miss meals, because I train with intent, it was really upsetting that I couldn't find my look. And I took that out very harshly on Nick in the heat of emotion and in that moment. And after the last season settled down, after being by myself for a couple months, I had a good conversation with Nick, and I expressed to him, like, hey, man, this is how I was feeling. And I would love your guidance, but I just want to make sure you understand, this is a team effort, and I don't want to tell you what to do because I'm not, but I just hope that you listen to me and my feedback. And he has done that so much throughout this process of this prep, which I truly believe why this has been the best prep I've ever had in my life, mentally, physically. It's the least cardio, most food I've ever had and done in my life. And I honestly could not say, with any malice in my heart that I'd made a wrong decision. I'm so happy that I am back with Nick, but the reality is we still haven't nailed the look, right? And that's what matters, as you can tell, man, this has been a conversation and a topic that I've been shying away from for a long time, but I just wanted to make sure I give you guys the honest truth. Right now I am back with my previous coach, Nick. I think our relationship is much different ever since we had a good conversation after last season. And again, we got the job done early, which is a blessing, but we also know that this is not what my potential is, and that's what we're focusing on. I've always been better with the second show, so I'm really hoping in Shrew, India, we're able to really get things done and make it happen. And honestly, that's what I'm hopeful for, So right now, I'm going to make sure that I do everything I can to bring my best. I'm just going to, again, give the feedback as necessary and just make sure that I give all the information needed for him to land this plane. At the end of the day, I don't miss meals. I don't miss cardio sessions. I control all my variables. I give a very clean slate for any coach to see their canvas and what's being done and how it's being executed. So I really do put it all on them, especially during the final weeks to bring it home. That's for anybody, whether it was for Cameron, whether it was for, Nick, it doesn't matter, but again, Nick has been with me from day one, ever since I started my bodybuilding career. Before I even did my first show, he was my first coach. And he is somebody who I wouldn't be here as a man, mentally, physically, if it weren't for him, but again, he knows that I have high standards for myself and he has high standards for us in this process, which I love. So nobody wants to see us succeed me succeed more than him. And right now, I think the biggest thing that we need to do is just get the job done and silence a lot of the people who are doubting and show people what we're truly capable of, So that's the story. That's what's going on right now. So again, it's time to get the job done, man. I appreciate you guys' the support. I'm going to keep you guys updated throughout the entire process. But again, yeah, not much to say. I love you guys. All right.
Standard issue cotton sheet. A fort the wind cannot defeat. The moon is caught up in a tree.
In the midst of this craziness, the night before we head out of the country, so much packing to do, so much getting our ducks in a row. Leave it to me to wait till the last second, but we're gonna get it done. But for those of you who have been watching the new Men's Physique Radio podcast, guys, it's been absolutely insane. And it's nights like this, when your boy is drained and tired, that these podcasts really help us come to life. So they don't even know they're on here right now, but check it out. We got our boy Drew Cullen, Aaron Banks, and honestly, man, this has just been one of those highlights of the content. Not only that, just bodybuilding season for me, connecting with like-minded individuals to, talk about a sport that we love. And, after Drew stepping on stage at Miami and not placing where he wanted to, I'm really excited to dig in deeper to see where his head's at now, what his future game plans are for competing. And, we got an opportunity to stand on stage earlier this season together at the Optimum Classic, where I qualified for the Olympia, and we had an opportunity to, just share that experience. And I can't say enough about these guys. It's been a true blessing, and they are truly brothers. And we just got booked for our very first in-person podcast. What? It's like crazy. Like, people are flying us out to do this stuff, and we just started doing this. So you never know, man, where things can take you. But we got to jump on this podcast. We got a lot to talk about.
With some stuff, kind of make it look a little bit more professional here.
I like it, man.
As we progress here, so.
I have everything brand new. I'm fucking, I'm weird like that too, bro.
I cannot find in my email the validation for signing up for the show when I know I did.
I was wondering why you were being so quiet.
It was like,
Man.
give me a second.
Well,
Give me a second. You guys carry this. You got
go
it?
ahead. Do what you got to do.
Oh my God.
You call me crazy for quadruple checking that you submitted your contracts, and the one time I don't ask.
I know I submitted my contract. I remember sitting out back doing it. I remember doing it.
See, you gotta take a picture when you do it of the confirmation
I
page,
know.
just in case, always.
I know. And the thing is, I did it
Because
for.
they don't email all the time.
I know,
so.
and I did it for Optimum too. And then I literally texted.
You don't
Nick.
have a picture of it anywhere?
No, I texted Nick right away. It was like, I just signed the contract. But then I was like, wait a minute. I'm sitting on the podcast and I'm like, I didn't get an email confirmation.
I checked your email. You didn't get an email last time either.
So I just don't know. Oh my God.